I'm Red, you're watching Gravy Belt. Today we're back on the all-wheel drive EM2. I know it's been a while since I posted some videos. You know, I'm just kind of waiting on parts, just getting the car dialed in, do everything. Not all the little stuff justifies content. I mean, I'm just kind of figuring stuff out as I go. I told you guys what I did. You know, we got the new harness, rebuilt the engine. The sequential is back in. Made some adjustments to it. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much the same. The issue with the engine, why I had to rebuild it, was because I hurt one of the pistons. The engine just leaned out too many times. All that G-force from accelerating, you know, the fuel sloshes in the fuel tank, and it just starves the fuel pump. So, to combat that, I added a surge tank. I got a radium, and then here, it's in the trunk. Come check this out, Nelson. So if you come look in the trunk, right here, I have a radium surge tank. Inside there is 2 Walbro 450 fuel pumps. The red wires, that's like a level sensor. I still have to mess with that. But, and then we got a little fuse box right there. It has 3 relays and 3 fuses for all the pumps. So, instead of fuel coming from the tank, it comes from the surge tank, which is constantly being filled by the fuel tank. Fuel goes in, any excess goes back, and then the engine is actually fed from the surge tank, from the 8AN line that I had before, and then the 2 pumps. So the pumps are staged, so the computer will turn them on at a certain amount of boost. Right now, since we're breaking in the motor, you know, the car's only on 10 pounds of boost. Also too, I showed you guys the last video, we have the Haltech display. And then also too, I made a little mount for my CAN keypad. So we have different functions that we can set up. Not all the buttons are set up, but most of them are. And then we have my beautiful sequential shift knob. So today, you know, I've driven the car a couple times with the sequential. It's fun. It's very noisy, very savage, but it'll be fun. So today we're gonna go take it for a drive. It's basically off wastegate, 10 pounds of boost, but we'll have a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna start it up, let it warm up, go get some gas, and we'll hit the road. Okay, so one of the cool features I did add is the push button start. So it'll start it on its own. I mean, some people might think a push button start isn't really like a necessary feature, but one nice thing is, you know, when you're pushing on the clutch, you're pushing on the thrust bearings. So if you start it without that, you know, they dramatically increase its service life. So just turn on the car and then hit the button. There we go, starts up right away. Still got to mess with the cold start enrichment, but yeah. Got a little check engine light. I've been fighting some issues. So we'll let it warm up for a minute and then start driving. So we're in the same spot. We're going to do a couple pulls, see how it runs. You guys can see how the sequential is, and the new engine's running good. Well, rebuilt. So let's handle it. Doesn't want to idle though. I need to mess with that. Yeah, the new engine's running good, dude. It's not as fast as before because we're only on 10 pounds, but it's it's running good. So we're in the same spot. We're gonna do a couple pulls, see how it runs. You guys can see how the sequential is, and the new engine's running good. Well, rebuilt, so let's handle it. Doesn't want to idle though. I need to mess with that. Yeah, the new engine's running good, dude. It's not as fast as before because we're only on 10 pounds, but it's running good. I was trying to get the idle down, but I guess it's just gonna have to be at 1,000. Driving pretty good. What do you think, Nelson?
Yeah, I think this new engine runs really good.
Yeah, nice and smooth. So got to break it in a little bit more, go take it back to the dyno, get some tuning. But yeah, we're almost back to the house, so we're just gonna park it. We don't want to burn the spot too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we don't want those federales in Mexico coming after us. Right, Nelson?
Absolutely right.
Well, the EM2 is back home. Had a nice little drive. Got to show you guys how the sequential works, and the new engine's running good, or rebuilt, I mean, is running good. Oh, you can hear the turbo spooling down. So now that I did some driving, you know, the Haltech has a lot of long-term fuel trims. So when you drive it, it kind of keeps track of how everything's working. It does boost, air fuel, a lot of things. So I connect to my laptop, I go into the system, apply settings, and every time I drive it, the car runs better. So I'm gonna mess with that idle. I was trying to put it down a little bit more like factory, but it doesn't really like it. So I'm gonna put it back at 1,000 RPMs, and then we'll see how it goes. So watch out for the next video. Hopefully I'll have some more goodies. Hoping to get it tuned soon. We'll make some big boy power now. Finally, like the car is in a good place, and we're just gonna send it. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.